Hey, welcome to an episode of Chad's Reviews. Still on vacation, still summer, still a million degrees out. So let's drink a beer that's originally made in Hawaii to kind of get the spirit of the season. I actually had this Untappd at Mohar's, their smaller location in Castleton, and it knocked my socks off by how good it was. This is the Kona Brewing Company's Aloha Series Koko Brown. Ale brewed with toasted coconut and natural flavor added. I hate natural flavor. There's a date of here of March 28th, and I hope that's the bottling date, not the expiration date. And there's a description on the, neck of the bottle if you want to read it. But anyways, let's get in the glass. It's kind of a lighter brown, kind of slightly mahogany, ruby reddish kind of thing. Got a pretty decent, kind of brown, soapy head at first, but it's fizzled away. But I was able to get the entire bottle in the glass here. As for aroma, it does smell a little sour, so maybe that was the expiration date. Definitely doesn't smell anything like it did on tap, so let's see if it tastes the same. Cheers. Oh yeah. Well, maybe this was the expiration date, and if it was, it still held up pretty good. I still get like a little bit of like kind of sour, kind of, oldness to the beer, but the good parts that are in there are still pretty good. It's a really interesting beer. I'm not sure if this is considered a brown ale or what, but it's kind of like in that brown ale style, really nutty, really toffee and kind of caramel, and the toasted coconut gives it like almost like a chocolate kind of flavor. So it has like this kind of stouty quality to it. It's basically like a Snickers or a Milky Way bar. Or I guess I should have said an Almond Joy or a Mounds. Those are made with coconut, which is really ironic because I actually hate coconut. Can't stand it. Hated those candies as a kid. But, this beer brewed with coconut's pretty damn tasty. Even though it's not made in Hawaii, I would guarantee that this is made at, the Craft Brewers Alliance in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. Anyways, I'm rambling. Back to the beer. Kind of like what I said before, it's still having that, now that I'm getting into it, I'm able to put the kind of sour or whatever off qualities are in it behind me. Yeah, nice, reformation of the head with a nice swirl here, gives it a little bit of a creamy texture. It's mild up front, but as it's going down, then that's first you get the bitterness from like the toasted coconut, then you get the sweetness, all the confectionery candy kind of taste, the toffee, the chocolate. Right as it finishes, you get the kind of toasted coconut. It's similar to like a coffee kind of taste or like a bitter dark chocolate taste. It finishes, fairly clean, just a little bit of bitterness on the tongue, but, pretty easily tolerable. It's a highly drinkable beer. Not overly carbonated, definitely not tepid, kind of like a medium body. Mostly a pretty generic mouthfeel and texture as far as, slight creaminess from the head, but otherwise kind of beer watery-ish, I guess. Goes down very smooth. The one thing I forgot to check is the ABV on this. I think it's 5.5 or 6.5. Couldn't be more than that. But it's a very kind of, I don't know, I want to say sessionable, but almost in that kind of area. It's a nice kind of, it's not quite sweet enough to be a true dessert beer, like any kind of imperial stout or something like that, but a nice kind of change of pace beer, definitely. Yeah, I really like it, and I liked it so much better on tap, so if you can find this on tap, highly, highly recommend it. This bottle here, I will give an 8 out of 10. That's being a tad generous because it might be old. The tap version I had was easily a 9, if not a 10. But, a lot of you guys have suggested Kona over the years, and, it usually takes 10 million people suggesting before I get to review one, but there you go. So yeah, 8 out of 10 for Koko Brown, Kona Koko Brown. I think it's a really good beer. So you can see it. Check it out. So thanks for watching this episode of Chad's Beer Reviews. I'll see you next time. Cheers.